All of the aspects of the 5 elements of the integral model are available right now in our awareness. This is a brief guided tour of our own experience. We are going to spot some of these features arising in our own awareness right now. Some of these features refer to subjective or internal realities in us. Some refer to objective or exterior realities out there in the world, and others refer to collective or communal realities shared with others. Here we're going to be starting with states of consciousness. They refer to the inner or subjective realities. Everybody is familiar with major states of consciousness, such as waking, dreaming, and deep sleep. Right now, we are in a waking state of consciousness, or if we are tired, perhaps a daydream state of consciousness. There are all sorts of different states of consciousness, including meditative states, induced by yoga, contemplative prayer, meditation, and so on, altered states, such as psychedelic or drug-induced, and a variety of peak experiences, many of which can be triggered by intense experiences of making love, walking in nature, or listening to music. Some esoteric, religious, or spiritual traditions, such as Advaita Vedanta, Vajrayana Buddhism, or Jewish Kabbalah, maintain that the 3 natural states of consciousness, waking, dreaming, and deep formless sleep, that's where we don't actually have a dream body, we're just pure witness in our dream, can actually contain a treasure trove of spiritual wisdom and spiritual awakening if we're aware how to interact and use them in functional ways, in an integral way. We usually think of the dream state as less real, yet what if we could enter into it while we're awake? And the same with deep sleep. We might learn something extraordinary in those awakened states. How do we know for sure without trying it? In a special sense, which we will explore as we go along, the 3 great natural states of waking, dreaming, and deep sleep might contain an entire spectrum of what has been called spiritual enlightenment. Yet on a much simpler, more basic level, everybody experiences various states of consciousness, and these states often provide profound motivation, meaning, and drives in both ourselves and others. In any particular situation, states of consciousness may not be a very important factor, or they may be the determining factor, yet no integral approach can afford to ignore them. So whenever we're using an integral operating system or learning about an integral map, we will automatically be prompted to check in and see if we are touching an awareness or a taste or a recognition with these important interior or subjective realities. This is an example of how an integral map can help us look for data or realms or territory we might not have even expected was there.